Hey, it's Cindy here, your hair care specialist at Superhairpieces. If you're feeling challenged trying to remember all the toppers on the top of your head when consulting with clients, then you need to watch this. I have a secret that will blow your mind and make consulting your clients much more efficient when choosing the right Superhairpieces topper. It has to do with reading the SKU. By reading our SKUs correctly, you'll know what model, size, and hair length you can expect to have. These specifications are usually the first few details hair replacement specialists look at to determine if a topper is perfect for their clients. Knowing how to read the SKUs from all the models is a game changer. Most of the SKUs with our toppers are abbreviations of the model name. For example, EV7914, the EV stands for Easy Volume, our model, and the following few numbers on the SKU will determine the size of the base, reading left to right, front to back. Using EV7914 as an example, it can be read that this topper is 7 inches by 9 inches in size, 7 left to right, and 9 front to back. The last few numbers will represent the finished hair length. In EV7914, it can be read that the finished length is 14 inches. So, when doing consultations, just by reading the SKU, you can quickly identify if it will fit your client and if the hair length is preferred. Let's look at another easy example. MH2216. This model is mini hair, which indicates just by looking at the number 22 that it's a partial since the size is 2 inches by 2 inches and the finished hair length is 16. This model is perfect for clients with 1 or 2 balding spots that need a quick patch. Most of our toppers are read in this sequence. How cool and simple is that? This new SKU sequence was recently introduced a few years ago, so there will be a few exceptions to the rule with our older models, so keep watching. The exceptions: SKUs that start with a single P. Any models that start with P and no other letters involved indicate that there is needed detail to look out for because there are exceptions to this SKU that have a variance in design. These models were developed before the new SKU system and are read differently. Single letter SKUs that start with a P are typically monotops with poly. Of these models, if they have more than 2 numbers, it would indicate that the base size and the length of the hair. The few exceptions to this rule are the P41L, a full skin base, and P45, a full French lace base. The ending numbers in this SKU reflects the popular men's hair systems, the M101 and the M105. The P41L is a comparison to the base of the M101, and the P45 is that of the M105. The P41 has an L in its SKU to represent that it's considered an 8 by 10 and ends with another set of numbers to indicate the finished hair length. For example, P41L18, full skin base, 8 by 10 in size, and 18 inches finished hair length. All these SKUs were developed to mimic the industry's popular model names at the time, which meant that P models that only have 2 numbers don't reflect the size or the hair length of these systems either. An example is the P44. Another exception in SKUs that start with Q. Similar to the history of the single P models, the Q models were developed before the new SKU system. It starts with the abbreviation of the model's actual name. The Q stands for the model name Queen, which is a French lace topper with a poly back. This abbreviated SKU was the inception of the new system. Of the Q models, the ending numbers indicate the length of the hair. There are no other numbers to indicate the size. The Q18 is 18 inches in finished hair length, Q12 is 12 inch in finished hair length, etc. To determine the sizes of the system, one would need to look further into the catalog for the specs. For most toppers, there are about 2 to 3 versions of the same model. So to differentiate between them, we added other abbreviations to the SKU. The other abbreviations are BSC, HP, and EU. BSC stands for the basic version. HP stands for higher density and premium hair. EU stands for European hair. For example, our P6814 also comes as P6814 BSC and P6814 HP. BSC versions, or basic hair systems, were designed as a response to COVID and the lack of inventory circulating in the industry. To accommodate our consumers' demand and needs, basic versions were developed to help speed up production, lowering costs. The production of the product was accelerated, leading to a decrease in overall quality compared to its original counterparts. Toppers that offer basic versions are the P41L, P6814, P6818, P8914, PW2016, P7918, P8918, P7922, P8922. HP versions again have higher density with premium hair quality compared to their original version. For example, the Q18 uses our standard human hair and only offers solid colors. The Q18 HP has more density and uses premium quality hair that you would find in the Allure collections, which means it also offers Allure hair colors. The EU means the topper is made with European hair. Currently, we only offer one topper in European hair, our EU EV5708. And there you have it. With the evolution of super hairpieces, we knew it was time to develop a SKU system that made more sense for our specialists to identify our models quickly rather than looking through the catalog. For a quick reference, email us and we'll send you our digital SKU reference card. If you found this video helpful, subscribe and hit that notification bell.